All right. So the rest of these are for the second part of the reading. So Cancers, the overall energy of your reading is the Six of Pentacles. This is being breadcrumbed. This is someone who doesn't share responsibilities within your life. You may have been doing all the work in the relationship, and the other party may have just been barely feeding it enough to keep this relationship going. It throws your scales off balance. It's not a balanced relationship. And it's sometimes, for some people, this is almost like begging for attention from the person that you care about. So let's find out why the Six of Pentacles is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, the Moon. The Moon is the card for Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But the Moon, is the energy, and your highest energy is about secrets to be revealed, or something is going to come to light. It can be like night turning to day, because you see the Moon inside the Sun. So these are the strongest energies in your entire reading. We need to find out why. So either it may come to light that you are being breadcrumbed in a relationship. Or it could be that a secret is going to be revealed about the breadcrumbing. Let's find out what's going on. Right next to the Moon card is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, this is about fresh starts and new beginnings. Now, this is next to the Moon card. This is right above the Six of Pentacles. So perhaps this breadcrumbing is going to stop. Perhaps whatever was happening that caused the breadcrumbing will be revealed, and it's going to open the door for a fresh start and new beginning with this person. Right next to the Ace of Wands is the Six of Cups. Now, this person that we're talking about here is a soulmate. You might have known them from college years or before, even as babies, okay, with this card. But they are soulmates. They're offering a cup that has a flower in it. This is the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it and still be sincere. So this is right next to the Ace of Wands. So I almost feel like there's a transition going on in a relationship here that you really didn't expect to happen, but things did come to light, and something was resolved. I think this is something that you were hoping and praying for, because I have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is very spiritual. See the stained glass windows there? And right below the Moon. And these swords are about truth and clarity. And they come to you during meditation, praying, or soul searching. And it is about the breadcrumbing. So, it's as if things are working out. They don't, usually when this type of thing is going on, a lot of times, usually in the tarot reads that I do, they don't work out. This one looks like it might be working out, that there was a reason for the breadcrumbing that will be revealed, and it's going to turn night into day. It's going to revive this relationship. I have the King of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles and under the Six of Cups. This is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But this is your energy, and you're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and on the other hand is on your hip. So you're ready for this fresh start and this new beginning here. You are so ready to move forward. I have the soulmate card on the other side. So this is what you're ready for. Wow. And it looks like it's coming in. That's the thing that I really like about this reading. A lot of times when you see the breadcrumbing, it's actually not coming in. This is something you have to deal with and move on from. But in this case, it looks like something that may be worked out. I have the World card right under the Four of Swords. All this praying or meditating, all this soul searching of truth and clarity, and the Four of Swords is a healing card too. So all this time you spend alone is trying to heal and recover and figure out what your next move is. But we have the World card here, and the World card suggests that you will be moving into a new life cycle with this soulmate. Now, you don't have to have known them since college years or before. It's just one of those things that can be associated with that card. So you're moving into a new life cycle. Yay! It looks like you really needed it. You prayed for it. You really wanted it. I have the Three of Wands right next to the World card and under the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this new life cycle, you have been waiting. You've been waiting for your ship to come in is what's been happening. You're holding on to that staff again. A fresh starts and new beginnings. Looking out over the world, and you're wondering, are they your ship or is your ship still out there because of the breadcrumbing? But in this reading so far, I think they are your ship. They're just like in disguise right now. And it's almost like they're going to blossom and bloom and start to take responsibility and start to really be a part of this relationship. I have the King of Pentacles right under the King of Wands and right next to the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're looking for that commitment. You need something solid and secure. This is an Earth card, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn might be strong in this chart or in your chart or around this reading. But you have your eye on the Pentacle. You need something stable. The breadcrumbing isn't working. And this new life cycle is saying that, yes, they are your ship. I think it's just, it's kind of like, it's not apparent at the moment in this reading, but it will be. And you are looking at that. You have your eye on that Pentacle. You've been praying for it, for things to change. You've been praying for a fresh start, a new beginning in this relationship with this soulmate. And that's exactly what I see happening. Let's take out the second part of this reading. And there you are, Cancers, the Chariot. Wow, I got all the cards for this reading in one shuffle here. All right. They couldn't wait to tell you just, things are going to be changing. Okay, so I have the Chariot right next to the Six of Cups. Yeah, you'll be moving forward. They're going to come forth. They're coming forth with this sincere offer. It could be an apology, too, about how they've been acting. And they're going to want to move forward with you. You're like their best friend. They're like your best friend. This is the Two of Cups. This is another soulmate card. It's like you're going to have the meeting of the minds, the meeting of the hearts and souls here. There's a lot of love between the two of you. This is definitely a soulmate card and friendship. They're like your best friend. You really could have known them for a long time. So, I feel like they're sorry for treating you the way that they were treating this relationship. Maybe not you in particular, but the whole relationship. And they want to make things right. They were being toxic, and they want to say goodbye to the toxic energy. This is a card for Capricorn, so Capricorn might be strong in your chart, might be strong in someone else's chart around this reading, but the Devil's waving goodbye. They had a toxic energy associated with them that they are leaving behind because they are putting you up front now. They're putting you as a priority in their life, and they are discarding whatever it is or ever it was that was toxic attached to them, which made them breadcrumb you and treat you unfairly. Under the Chariot and next to the King of Wands is the Knight of Wands. They actually ran in and out of your life. There might have been a third party. They might have been seeing someone else that they said goodbye to, and they decided you're the one that they want to be with. You're the one they want to focus on. They don't want to lose you. This Knight of Wands is so flighty. They run in with the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. They run out with the staff of passion. So it feels to me like that's what they're apologizing for, their behavior. I have the Seven of Wands right next to the Knight of Wands and under the Two of Cups. So yeah, you were getting on guard about this. And matter of fact, you were getting to the point where you weren't trusting a thing that they were saying. You're like, yeah, right, sure you love me. Yeah, Well, actions speak louder than words. They are going to say the words, they are going to apologize, but it actually does look like they're going to let this toxic energy go, and they're going to follow through. You were really like, the things they have to say, you're not sure whether or not to believe that it's really going to happen. Because your guard is really up. You got the Page of Swords, too, next to the Seven of Wands and under the Devil card. So your sword is up. You're aware that that this is becoming toxic or is toxic, and it's not right for you. And you haven't swung the sword, but you will if you have to. And I don't know how they know it. Maybe they just feel it. Maybe they just happen to decide because of all your praying and meditating that the energy got out to the universe that they have to make a change if they want to keep you around, and which it looks like they're doing. I have the Hermit here, and the Hermit's under the Knight of Wands and next to the King of Pentacles. The Hermit is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But what the Hermit is all about is you seeking your path forward in life. It's very spiritual. So I look around the Hermit here, and they're saying, hey, the pentacle that you want, I think that's coming in. We do know that this person has been running in and out of your life. We do know that they've been leaving you alone, feeling rejected and lonely. And you're very much against that. You're very much paying attention to it, and that's why you kind of don't trust what they have to say as the Knight of Wands. And even as the Two of Cups, you're like, I know we're best friends and everything, but you're still not treating me right. You've told me things that have not come true. You're breadcrumbing me. That's what the whole reading is about. You're barely feeding me enough to try to keep me hanging in there. You're very much on guard, and they leave you feeling alone a lot. So this energy here is going to be leaving. This is something that you've been waiting for. They're lucky. Let me tell you that. They are very lucky that you actually stuck around and waited for them to leave this toxic energy so the two of you can have a real relationship. So the Seven of Pentacles is about waiting. This bush is like budded, so that's like where your relationship was, but it never bloomed because of that toxic energy. Well, all that waiting here, it's going away. You've been waiting not to feel lonely. You've been waiting to see if you're going to have to swing that sword. You could have swung it a while back. You didn't have to wait, but you kept giving them the benefit of the doubt, and it's happening. It's truly happening the way that you was hoping that it would happen. I'm going to take out an angel card on this reading here, Cancers, for you. It may or may not have to do it exactly with the reading, but it's something that your guardian angels and spirit guides would like for you to hear. It's something important for you, and you can take it however you want to read it. It's individual for whoever's reading that message from their guardian angels and spirit guides. So I'm going to cut these. And let's find out what they have for you. Inner Strength. That's the name of the card. Look, 11. Card 11. Yeah. You can pause and read this anytime you want, but I'm going to read it to you. Inner Strength. You have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer is to tell someone is no. So, if you have to say no, then say no and stand strong. Be true to yourself. But you are, in this reading here, it looks like you being true to yourself was this passion or this desire to wait and pray and hope that things will change, which is actually happening. So you're very powerful. I would read that card over and over, and you will get it if you didn't get it the first time.